friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Taisha with Organized Plans. I want to start by thanking all of my returning subscribers for spending some time with me today. And if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a budget with me and cash envelope stuffing for my second paycheck for August 2023. So if you'd like to join me for this budgeting and cash stuffing video, then just keep on watching and let's get started. Okay, so I am all set up here, and for the first part of the video is going to be the budgeting with me. I have already gone to the ATM and taken out my cash and everything, so I'm just going to move these items to the side until we get to that part of it. And so I'm going to just flip through over to my budgeting section, and I'm going to be doing, I think I'm just going to take the pages off the disc. I think that will just help me work with this a little bit more easily. And let me just grab my other sheet here as well. And we will jump right on into it. Okay, so I think, yeah, good and clear here. So let me just make a little bit more room. All right, and just going to zoom in just a touch more so you can see everything. So as I said, I am budgeting for my August 15th paycheck, and this is going to be $550 that I'm going to be stuffing. This is after all of the other calculations that my husband and I have done as far as our bills and savings, investing, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to fill in this with August 15th, and the amount is going to be $550. And pretty much all of these amounts are going to be pretty much the same, $340. So this paycheck will cover between August 15th through the end of the month. So basically 2 weeks. And for me and for groceries, we spend about $170 each week on groceries. So 170 times 2 is $340. So that will cover me for the 2 weeks. And then for eating out, for me personally, it's going to be $20. Household, I'm going to be stuffing and just $10 for cleaning supplies, things like that that come up. Planning, I haven't really stuffing a lot of money for the different fall releases that have been going on. So this is just going to be $10 this time. Clothing, I'm going to stuff $40 here. And then beauty, as usual, I'm going to be stuffing $20. And so I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of a running total just to see where I'm at. So my starting point is $550 minus $340 minus 10 for eating out, minus 10 for household, minus 10 for planning, minus 40 for clothing, minus 20 for beauty. So I'm at $120. So I'm just going to flip to the other half of the page and just finish filling in the rest. So this is my own little general savings, or kind of a savings challenge that I do for myself. And that's going to be $20 that will go here into it, and that should bring my balance up to $390. But I need to subtract off the 20 for savings. I'm going to do another $70 for the fall release, and so that's going to be 70. And then I'm also going to do another 20 for Go Wild. And that should bring me up to 260. So I'll need to subtract off 70 and then another 20 and I actually am left with 10. So maybe I will figure out where to add that in. Savings, fall release, go wild, 2070. Okay. Maybe I will do another $10 in planning. And that will kind of bring me down to $0. So I think that will kind of get me set up for everything that I'm on a budget, and I think everything has been planned out. So I think the one thing is just I'll just make a note here. I may put another 10. If I've done my calculations correctly, I should have another 10 left over. And if I do, that will go into this planning category. So that is everything for the budgeting. I've pretty much, have done a zero-based budget, so all of the dollars that I'm starting with are accounted for. And so now I'm going to take out my money and count it. As I said, I have already gone to the ATM and I've pulled out $550. Now, one thing I will note is I did already spend $30 at the time of me filming this video for groceries. My daughter and I actually went to the farmer's market this morning. We had not been there in a long time, and so picked up some different fruits and vegetables, as well as a fresh bouquet of flowers. So pretty. So that was $30. So I should have 520 here because my starting amount was $550, and I've already spent $30 out of my grocery category. So we'll just go ahead and count this. So that's going to be 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, and then 10, 20, 30. I thought I had already spent, maybe we only did $20. I guess that's why I have an extra 10. Let me just count that one more time. 10, 20, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20. Okay, there we go. I knew I had spent $30, so that adds up to 520, just as I'm expecting. So I'm just going to put my hundreds and 20s and 10s into my cash tray here, and that will help me as we get going with stuffing. So I am going to just start here with my first category, which is groceries. And I've already allocated or indicated I'll be depositing $170 into this envelope with $30 that I've already spent for the farmer's market. So I should be stuffing 140. So that's going to be 100 and then 2 20s. All right, so 120, 40. All right, so that is our first envelope. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and do the remaining 170 and put that in the back. As I said, this groceries paycheck is covering 2 weeks of groceries. So normally I would be putting in $170. So that's 120, 40, 60, 70. So I'm just going to put this in this envelope here, and that will ensure that I am ready to go with my groceries funds for the second week that money will cover. Moving on to household. So I have 0 in household, and so I am going to be adding in from my August 15th paycheck. I'm going to be depositing $10, and that will just be a 10 here. And that brings this envelope back up to 10. Same thing for eat out. I have nothing in here. And I'm going to be stuffing 20. So I'm just going to update my tracker, 8/15/23, and I'm going to be depositing, and that's going to be $20, giving me a balance of $20. And I'm just going to do 2 10s. Okay. And this is really just kind of my variable spending, my envelope spending, for all just the normal things I spend on. So for planning, I'm going to put in 10, and if I have another 10 left over at the end, then I'll add it in here. So that's going to be deposit of 10 and giving me a balance of 10, and that is going to be going into the planning envelope. Okay, clothing is going to be getting 40. And right now I still have 80 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm going to be adding 2 20s to that. And then let me also just update my tracker. So that's going to be August 15th is from the deposit. I have looking at some clothes for fall that I'm thinking about getting. So I'm just, letting that continue to accumulate. So I should have 120, 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. Okay. So I am all set there. And I hope everyone is doing well. Would love to hear if you are doing budgeting too and how that's going for you. For beauty, I do have $20 in the envelope still that I haven't spent. I'm thinking about getting maybe some new foundation. And I'm not a huge makeup wearer. I like a very natural look. So I am in the market for some new foundations. So would love to hear if anyone has, a brand that they would recommend that has been working well for them. And with the 20 I already had plus the 20 I've added, that's now 40 for this envelope. So I want to maybe save up a little bit more and try to, find a nice quality foundation. I think I find it most challenging with matching my skin tone. So as I said, if you have any recommendations, I'd love to hear it. So moving on to the fall release. So I do have, I have a placeholder in here as well. So I did do a little bit of spending here from a couple of the small shops. So I have a placeholder for 100, 20, 30. So my balance right now is 130, and I'm going to be adding 70 to this envelope. And that's going to be deposit. I've pretty much have got picked up, and that 70 will bring my balance up to 200. So that's going to be 20, 40, 60, and then 10 is 70. I've picked up a few items from some different small shops from their fall releases. So I look forward to sharing that as part of my favorite things video that I'll do for August later. Maybe next weekend, I think I'll have that video by the time I'll receive everything in the mail. So, and then the rest of this, I'm just continuing to save up for the Happy Planner fall release itself, and whatever I have left over. If I don't use all of it, then I'll just keep saving. So I should have 200. So again, I have that $100 placeholder, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. Okay. And would love to hear if you have picked up anything from the latest fall releases that are happening, and or planning on getting anything from the Happy Planner, or waiting for, you know, the items to hit in the craft stores. So this next envelope is Go Wild. So I have been saving here for Go Wild. I'm planning on attending, and I've seen different posts on Instagram where they've announced the dates of Go Wild. I think it is April 18th through the 21st of 2024 in Dallas, Texas. I've been to Dallas before for work a couple of times, on some work travel, but never, you know, really for personal. So looking forward to checking that out. I think the hotel is technically in Arlington, Texas. And so because I've never been before, the general admission price is $700 for the ticket. And then they announced the hotel and the rate for the hotel, and I have to look at flights and everything. So I need to just keep saving. What's really nice is I've seen them announce that they're going to have kind of a payment plan where you can pay over a certain time period to break down the cost of the ticket. So I do think I probably have enough for like the first payment, and then just keep saving along the way. So anyway, so I have 240 in this envelope right now. So 2 placeholders, so 100, 200, 20, 40, and then I'm going to be adding another 20 to this envelope, and that'll bring me up to 260. So I'm just going to update my tracker here and just deposit here into this envelope another 20. And then once I reach another like $100, then I'll just put that back in my bank account and put another placeholder here. And as I said, I need to probably put some money in my bank account anyway to cover kind of the first payment of the ticket. So that's going to bring me up to 260, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. Okie dokie. So, yeah, this ticket is quite expensive, but I really have wanted to go wild for a few years now, and I really like that they're having it kind of in the mid part of the country between the East Coast and West Coast. So that's going to make travel a little bit easier. So this is just my general little savings that I have going on, and I have a balance of 370, and that's 300 placeholders. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, and I'm going to be adding that final 20 here. So that should make it 390. So again, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, sorry. So let me just update my tracker. And I probably, let me make that 815. I probably will use some of this money as well for Go Wild, like maybe I'll use some of this for my flight or towards the hotel costs, or meals, you know, things like that. So so that again is updating my tracker to 390. And I'll just put that back in. And then finally, I've already stuffed my groceries for the second week that this is covering. So that is getting me all stuffed and ready to go in terms of my cash envelopes and my budgeting. So I'm not sure. I have to go back and check my math and numbers because clearly I don't have $10 still left over. So I'll recheck my math, but everything, kind of worked out as I expected in terms of what I would be stuffing from the $550 into each of my categories. So definitely let me know if you're thinking about Go Wild or just, how things are going for you for budgeting. And I thank you always for watching these videos. I have really been enjoying doing these series of budgeting with me and cash stuffing. So if you like this video, click that like button and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, friends.